All right, welcome back to another morning where we're just merely on the main. Working through Little Curse City right now. Been a pretty eventful week. Obviously, haven't checked in a while because I was gone last weekend. But we did get some things done. The most important, obviously, of all those things is that we managed to get our Fabian. Where's that guy at? We started building him out, and I just wasn't particularly happy with the build that I currently have. 270 speed, 534 accuracy. His speed needs to be like 50 higher at least. So we're going to continue to work on. We have some opportunities here to like re-roll some stuff. But right now we got him in a 4-piece supersonic, perception, 2-piece pinpoint. It just happens to have Merciless. It's a banner because that was the best one that we had in Undead. But yeah, he's not particularly well built quite yet, but we will start using him, seeing what he's all about, and then hopefully have a better build for you in the next few episodes. But this is not what I wanted to talk to you about today. I saw over the weekend when I got back from my trip that we had a What's Next in Raid video, and that is what I want to talk to you about today. Now, I'm going to do it slightly differently from other people where they just play the video, pause it, and then give commentary. I've already taken some screenshots of some things I want to talk about and highlights, and then we will just kind of react to that. So I think most people are excited when they come out with these because these are normally the announcement of the big update for the upcoming year, and so this one's going to be no different. So let's see what the first thing they have ready for us is, and it looks like the big thing is going to be Faction War Hard Mode. Now, I'm not really sure what to think about this because as far as my main account goes, I have Faction Wars. I just farm it every day, get the glyphs, get the bloodstone, things like that. And so just making it harder, I'm not sure if I'm super intrigued. It feels just like Centranos again. Oh, here's an opportunity where you have to build champions again that you otherwise wouldn't have. And they have some ways that they claim to make it a little bit harder. And the first thing that they're kind of promoting, or I think that they're promoting, is that some of the rewards are obviously going to be better because it's hard. Well, they have these things, rare glyphs, epic glyphs, and legendary glyphs, and I'm not really particularly sure what they mean by this because as is, the glyphs are just glyphs. 6-star, 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star. So I'm kind of wondering if like a rare glyph is what we have now, like speed, for example, can go from 3 to 8. I'm wondering if an epic one is maybe 5 to 8, and a legendary one is maybe 6 to 8 or 7 or 8 only. So if that's the case, that's pretty valuable rewards. I would be very intrigued on that. The other thing that they have is Spiteful Remains, which I'm very, very confident is going to be the currency, I guess, if you will, for relics. The one thing I'll say about this is, am I excited to have a new opportunity to get relics? Yes, I am. I think most people are in that. But as far as relics, like I don't even keep up on what the relics are because there's too many of them already that they're coming out left and right, and I don't even know what the heck is happening with them. I don't even know what they do. I just get them as they come in and hope that they're good. But the big thing that all of us should be really excited for is that you can get a free Mythical. Now, if it's anything like the first batch of Faction Wars, just the longer you play the game, like you are just going to complete the Faction Wars. It's not so complicated that you can't figure it out. Something like Centranos, for example, like the Amius really kind of sucks, and so it's hard to push through that content and get that end reward if you can't beat the main boss for it. I kind of feel like the Faction Wars isn't going to be that hard. It is going to be hard, don't get me wrong, but I think it's going to be something that is going to be well worth it to get a mythical, and really all mythicals are good mythicals. I only have one on my main account, and so getting the opportunity to get a second is going to be huge. The one thing, though, that I did notice in terms of just talking about how they make it difficult, you normally just clear a faction crypt and you get 3 stars for clearing all the stage and none of your champions die. If that's the case, now you get 2 stars. To get 3 stars, it's looking like you're gonna have to do something special, like beat it. And in this situation, this was an example they gave, killing enemies while they're under 10 debuffs. So you're gonna have to complete this mission and none of your champions died, and in that situation you're gonna 3-star the crypt. That I think is kind of unique and kind of cool. They also talked about an upgrade to Siege. Realistically, there's only one thing in all of this that I thought was mildly interesting. It looks like they're increasing the level of each of the towers. Who cares? Which means that you get 90 defense team slots. This is kind of cool because I know in my clan currently, everybody's put things out there and we're lacking meaningful spots for some of the higher end accounts that maybe didn't get all of their defenses out, but again, kind of who cares. And I really think the only thing that's coming out of this is that they have like secret traps where you're going to hide a champion on the team so you don't really know what's going on. I think that is cool. I think that provides a little element of strategy. Things like this, like what champion do you hide, things like that. But again, it's not going to be game breaking. I think Siege is mostly going to be the exact same as what it was prior. Kind of quality of life thing is they're introducing like leaderboards for arena and dungeons. I mean, I think this is kind of cool. I think some people will be interested in getting on these leaderboards, but this is just another one of these examples where Raid and Plarium just cater to like the top 1% and then kind of like who cares about the rest. Here's a great example of it. Is it cool? Yes. Are most of us going to be anywhere near the top 100? Not even remotely close, so kind of who cares? Now, this is something, though, that we all can care a lot about, and this is going to be a new free login reward. It looks like, April 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. We're shooting for April 10th, so that's a matter of 2 weeks for like a community week event. They gave no information on this free legendary, but free legendaries are free legendaries. We're all going to take it. He looks like he's pretty cool just in general. Visually, they do a great job on all these, and so this like calendar, you log in and get fragments and then you can collect them. Hope he's void. Come on, give me a void. I think you all know why. And part of that community week is that we're going to be able to get to vote on a free relic that everybody's going to get. So it's going to be a legendary relic, and your 4 options are like the Gore Crescent, Wand of Submission, Temporal Stagnator, and Axe Serpentis. I don't really remember what all 4 of these do, but I do kind of remember that the middle 2 were significantly better feeling than the other 2. So I think his Wand and Temporal Stagnator. I think if we unanimously vote behind one of these 2, I think we're going to be happy with the result. Realistically, I only have like 1 legendary relic on my account, on either account, and so I think any free one is going to be well worth it overall. So, but again, vote for one in the middle too. I think that's going to be key. So all in all, I think we can be pretty happy about what's kind of new or upcoming with the what's next in Raid. I still think there's a lot of things that I would prefer to maybe see them do, like some more quality of life things, but I think overall we can't be disappointed with what they're throwing out there, because we're going to get a free legendary, we're going to get a free mythical, and if you ask me, most of us just kind of care about free champions that we get to play with, and especially if they're mythical, because I'm massively lacking those. Otherwise, folks, that's my first shot at like a reaction type sort of video. Again, tried to do it a little bit differently, so hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it, comment that down below. And if you didn't enjoy it, again, comment that down below and explain why you didn't, as opposed to just playing the video and watching it that way. Otherwise, as always, folks, don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and I will see you on the other side.